I continue to say we just need to remain calm. We need to stay informed, and please be vigilant about your health.
Effective February 16th, so midnight on the 15th, the state's public health emergency declaration will expire.
And nearly 2 years later, the Hawkeye State is crossing through the threshold of life after COVID-19, or at least in the eyes of the state. The governor officially allowing the state's disaster proclamation to expire tonight. The proclamation focused on lessening requirements to allow easier access to medical supplies and hospital beds while mitigating the virus. Then, each week, the state health department published COVID-19 numbers ranging from infections to deaths and vaccination rates. And the proclamation extended past hospitals and doctors, though, changing substitute specifications as well. KWWL's Emily Moss is live for us right now from our newsroom about how these proclamations changed the classrooms and today's recent developments to keep that change.
Collins, Section 9 of the current proclamation allowed paraeducators to substitute in classrooms, regardless of the grade or subject. But with the expiration of that proclamation approaching quickly tonight, different education associations work to get an extension of the rule.
Of course, this isn't a permanent solution, and we need to have deeper conversations about how we will proceed in the future.
Paraeducators will be allowed to continue substituting past Governor Reynolds' disaster emergency proclamation. The state's Administrative Rules Review Committee allowed the extension today. Paras are typically assigned to one classroom and provide aid to the lead teacher. However, under the proclamation, they're allowed to step into any grade or classroom where it's needed. For the Iowa State Teachers Association, it's a small relief with the ongoing teacher shortage in the state.
We are short educators all across the state of Iowa. Every one of our school districts has had a problem finding substitute teachers. This has been able to allow individuals who are employed by our school districts to help fill in the gaps when districts can't find a substitute.
In the next few months, districts will collect data on how often they need to fill slots with paras, which will go towards a long-term solution by the end of the year. First, though, Iowa State Education Association President Mike Baranek says the attitude around substitute teachers needs to change.
They are filling in for a classroom teacher who is ill, and their job is very responsible. And we need to make sure that they are welcome and that they are provided the materials necessary in order to complete their job.
Paraeducators must apply for permission to substitute through their administrators and cannot be used as long-term subs. Colin?
All right, thanks, Emily. Now, last year, the governor reduced substitute requirements to help with the teacher and substitute shortage, lowering the age and schooling needing to be authorized.